Okay, so we're in Japan for around 2 weeks, which is amazing. The first thing we've got to do is plan. So we've got Elliot, George over there working away, and I'm gonna give you a quick breakdown of the tools and what we do to plan the whole trip. And this is pretty much how I do every trip. So the number one tool I use all the time is Google Maps. So Elliot and I are synced on the same Google Map doc at the moment, so we can simultaneously add points after points and we'll both be updated every time. Google Docs as well is an amazing program to use. Elliot and I are also synced on that, so keeping the itinerary is really easy and it gets synced to our phones and laptops, and we can always stay updated on what we're doing. Elliot, another tool to do?
Yeah, so sometimes when I'm trying to find places of where to go in different locations, I use a variety of different resources like Pinterest, 500px, Instagram of course, and often like you just search up Japan and then you get awesome inspirations on where to go, and they tag locations and you can find them.
So we're probably going to spend around 2 hours doing this, and then we can finally start our Japan trip. Okay, planning done. We're heading to Mount Fuji first. The guys are just packing up the car. A 2-hour drive to Mount Fuji. And yeah, we're gonna be kicking off this autumn trip, the most iconic place in Japan. Let's get to Mount Fuji. Alright, so after a 2-hour journey to Mount Fuji, we just got here to the hotel, and we're staying at this kind of like creepy hotel. There's no one here to check us in, but we're staying in like this traditional Japanese room. So we sleep on floors with futons. So the plan is we've only got a day in Fuji, so we're gonna go out about 12:30 at night to shoot the stars, then come back, sleep for 2 hours, then head out again for sunrise. Hopefully the bad weather won't be following us here, and then we're going to be hitting up a couple other spots before the morning light fades. A busy morning, so I guess we're going to do some editing, get an early night, and wake up at 12:30, head out, and the day will start. Okay, so we just got to Mount Fuji. It's absolutely freezing right now. Elliot's on the tripod right now, just setting up the shot. Kohki's keeping the car warm. But quick tip, when shooting stars, we always use the 500 rule. What you do is you divide 500 by your focal length. So Elliot, we're in 16 mil?
Yeah, so 500 divided by 16 is 30
seconds. So we're going to take a shutter speed of 30 seconds, and the 500 rule just allows you to get the sharpest star photography. We're shooting I think 2.8, that's the lowest lens we've got, but normally I use a 24 to 1.4, which is amazing. The lower the aperture, the better the sharpness of the image. So we're going to run it for a 30 shutter speed, 2.8 on the aperture, ISO quite high as well, and we run it for about 2 hours. So we're going to be sat in the car 2 hours straight, but this is what it came out like. Alright, so it's about 6 AM and we've just been waiting for this moment to happen. Fuji is finally coming out. Only sunrise in Fuji, so we're going to go straight to the other spots after this. But I guess we just got to wait for the sun to peak, and let's get this sunrise. Sadly, the weather today is not looking great, but we're at a location that looks amazing in this kind of moody, grungy atmosphere. Luckily, Elliot's bought his 100 macro lens, and I love using this lens for tight textured shots. You can get so tight to the subject, and it really gives a nice shallow depth of field. So the location we're at right now is perfect for using this lens. So we're going to cut to an edit to show him what you can get with this lens, and just make most of this moody weather. 15-minute car ride done. We're at Fuji and Ari. When I was here in April, this was definitely one of my favorite spots. We came during the middle of the day and it was packed here, but now it's 7:15 and it's still quite a lot of people out, but quieter than last time.
Yeah, I hope the sun pops through those clouds.
Yeah, now the sky clears up. Like, what are you doing, Kyoto? So yeah, we're gonna shoot this and then head straight back to Daijo once it actually opens. And yeah, I guess let's just get these shots done.